am going to Vegas, baby. I am so looking forward to this trip. Last October was my birthday, and Jeff and the girls surprised me with a trip to Vegas, and it's time. I'm staying at the Horseshoe Casino, which is not the fanciest on the Strip. And this is funny because I got my room for $8 a night. Now they do put a $50 fee on there and then taxes. So by the time I'm done, my room's like 64 bucks a night. But after I booked it, they changed the rate to like $264 a night. And it's actually sold out one of the nights I'm there. My dad gave me some points on American Airlines through his credit card. So I got a free ticket on the way there, and then I got Breeze Airways on the way back. So I didn't pay much for that. So Vegas is one of those places where you can spend a lot to go, or you can spend a little to go. I don't spend much. I like to play the penny slots. I like to walk up and down the Strip. I like to look in the shops. I like to go to the pool, although it's going to be a little chilly there. But anyway, I'm going to give you a little glimpse of Vegas. I'm not going to do a real long video because I just want to like immerse myself in the experience. But I did decide to do a video, so stay tuned and I'll show you what Vegas is about. Always get here early. Check this line out. It is a busy travel day. This sweet little dog right here has a sign on the front of him that says free hugs. So of course I got my free hug. I booked a window seat. This is my window. Well guys, I made it to Dallas Fort Worth. My flight was delayed. We had to sit on the runway forever. The flight was overweight, so they pulled 4 people off. And then we needed more fuel, and there were just several issues. But when they pulled those 4 people off, I was able to snag a seat 2 rows ahead of me that had a really nice window and nobody sitting next to me. So my friend and I are both still due to arrive in Vegas about the same time. She's coming from Pittsburgh. I might be there maybe 20 to 30 minutes later than her. I made it here to Dallas Fort Worth and I ran, got on the tram and got over here to my gate. And this flight is now delayed. There's a big long line of people. I'm not sure what's going on, but oh, my finger's in the shot there. So anyways, I'm gonna scarf down some McDonald's because I don't have time for anything else and I'm hungry. And then off to Vegas I go. For some reason, they moved me to an exit row middle seat, but a guy heard me talking saying I didn't want to sit there, and he traded with me because he said he wanted the extra leg room. So now I have an aisle seat. OMG, I'm here. I'm home.
May I have your attention, please?
I have been wanting to come here for the last 6 years. I haven't been here. I am so excited. I love Vegas. My friend's flight has been delayed by at least 3 hours. So she won't be getting in until midnight, which is like 3 o'clock her normal time. So I'm gonna catch a Uber or a shuttle, something like that, get to the hotel room and probably go to sleep. I'm tired, that was exhausting, so I'm gonna head for the hotel. I gotta find my bag. They've changed this airport a lot in the last 6 years. It's crazy when you get off your flight, you have to go either on the blue line or the red line, depending on what airline you flew in on. So I'm looking for carousel 15. And my goodness, I'm only at 5 and 6. I'm gonna be walking for a little while here. There's Caw. That's a really good show. If you ever come to Vegas, go see Caw. Cirque du Soleil, it's amazing. All right, I'm gonna go get my luggage and then find a way to the hotel. Oh my gosh, it even smells like Las Vegas here. I love Vegas. I ended up taking Lyft because it was actually the best option, especially with the coupon I had for 25% off. I can't believe how much everything's gone up in price in even 6 years. The shuttles are like double what they used to be. And then you can do a taxi, but it's like 25 or 30. Whereas I got my Lyft with a coupon, like 12 bucks. And then I just gave him a $5 tip and got here a lot quicker. And so, you know, as long as you aren't too worried about getting in the car with somebody that you don't know, which made me a little nervous since my friend's not here with me, but these are professionals, so I think, you know, they have background checks and everything. So here I am. This is the Horseshoe. I'm about to go check in, and then I think I'm probably gonna be calling it a night. It's almost 11 o'clock here, which means that it's like almost 2 back at home. So I am tired. But anyway, I will be seeing you all tomorrow morning. Night, night. Here I am, room 683. I did not pay for an upgraded view, and I got a pretty fantastic view. I got just a regular old resort view, but okay, here is my bathroom. Hello. Okay, here's my bathroom. Got a safe. This connecting door, unfortunately, will not lead to my friend Lisa's room. There is going to be a room in between us, but that's okay. We booked a king. I kind of like having the 2 queens because I can put all my stuff on one of the beds. The rooms were so cheap that Lisa and I just got our own room. That we don't have to share, have our own bathrooms, you know. Just a little more comfy that way. Although I don't mind sharing a room either, but this was the luxury of not spending much on the room. So here's the room, and I like this view. We've got the Flamingo over here. You can see Dre's and Caesar's Palace over there. There's the Venetian, and what is that? I guess that's the High Roller. Oh my gosh, that's the side view of the High Roller, which is the giant Ferris wheel. I didn't realize that at first. I love the monorail. Here's the monorail, it goes right past my room, and there's the Sphere. So I've got a really good view, and I did not pay for a strip view, but I've still got, I mean, I've stayed in hotels before where my view has been, you know, the roof and the air conditioning units. So I'm a happy camper. Everything looks good and clean. This place has mixed reviews. Some people say that it's, you know, not up to their standards, but I mean, if they're looking to stay at the Wynn or the Venetian or, you know, Caesars or Bellagio, you're going to get a whole different experience. Me personally, I love this. I'm good with this. So there's my room. All right, everybody, night night again. Oh yeah, look who won. A jackpot, baby. Look at it. Yeah. Good morning. Vegas fit check. All right, I got up this morning. We got up about 10:30 because we had gone to bed so late last night. I ended up staying up later than I said I was going to. And I got me a chocolate mocha for $10 downstairs. And we are about to go down to the pool and hang out, even though it's a little chilly. And then we're gonna hit the strip. We are on our way to the pool. And this is an area with like some arcade games. And there's some stores. There's the Twilight Zone Monster Mini Golf. So this is, I believe we're the area below the lobby, the floor below the lobby. And we were just looking in this store right here called Marshall Russo. I believe is how you say that. And they have some really cute stuff, good prices. Some of the stuff is like an additional 50% off, but this is the store. I love looking in these kind of stores. You just never know what you'll find. Last time I was here with Lisa, 10 years ago, she found a pair of sandals with rhinestones on them. And she said she still has them, but some of the stones have fallen off, so.
It was 10 years ago. So
10 years ago, yeah.
Still, yeah, the house still has
So we will definitely be going in this shop here. Again, we are still in the Horseshoe Casino. We have yet to hit the Strip. We're having too much fun right here where we are, right, Lisa?
Yeah.
I see cherries. My one daughter loves cherries.
For Riley.
Yeah, it's Riley. So I'm going to see if they have... They do! They have the adult sizes in cherries. Oh, I know what I'm getting Riley. Oh, boy. Yes. All right, so this is one of our stores. We're heading to the pool next, but I got to go do some damage. I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy something for Riley with cherries on it. I can't believe it. The pool's closed for the season. I looked it up online, and most pools are open in March, April. I shouldn't say most, but many of the pools are open in March and April in Vegas. Our pool's not open. But it is colder than expected. I mean, it was something like in the 90s last week, and today it's only, I don't know, 73 and windy. So it wouldn't have been the best pool day anyway, but look at this. This is the food court that's in our hotel, which is really nice. There's a Subway, a Sbarro Pizza, what's that burger place called? Johnny Rockets? Johnny Rockets. Lots of different places to choose from. I think we're going to head out onto the Strip and look for somewhere to eat, maybe even outside, since we can't go sit at the pool. Leaving the Horseshoe and coming down the escalator to the Strip. They have this a lot more blocked off than it used to be. There's lots of shops and stuff here, so you can't see the Strip as well from this area as you used to. But I'm going to take you and show you some different views of the Strip. We are here in the Paris Las Vegas Hotel, and we were going to go to Monorail, I believe that's how you say it, for lunch. But we decided that we're going to go over to New York, and hit the deli there, because we're in the mood for some lunch sandwiches. So I'm going to walk outside here and show you. If you've never been to Vegas, this is really cool. Thank you, Lisa. Here's the Bellagio, and the fountain show goes off every so often. And we ate over here. Yeah, I'll show them that too. We ate over here. Our last night, we were here last time 10 years ago and watched the fountain show. But look at the Eiffel Tower. I went all the way up there before. Look how high. It's really cool. I've done it a few times. There's Caesar's Palace. I'm trying to think of which way New York is. I think it's to the left. The Mirage is down there, and unfortunately, they got rid of the volcano at the Mirage, which is very sad. It's been there for a long time. Penn and Teller. Lisa, do you remember when we went to see Penn and Teller?
Yeah.
That Penn there, he liked Lisa. He was all smiling at her. Yeah, he liked her. So I think we're gonna head down this way. Yeah, this is the New York, down this direction. I love that Paris balloon. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it's beautiful. There's the Cosmopolitan. That's one of the newer hotels. Actually, I shouldn't say that. That's been around for quite a while. This whole section over here is more contemporary. I kind of like the old Vegas. It's got more, I don't know, personality or something than these, these brand new, like, well, again, not brand new. They're just all like metal, and they're just not as fun as these old resorts. All right, off to lunch. Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Here's Planet Hollywood. Bellagio again. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Well, we decided to come to the Earl of Sandwich at the Planet Hollywood Casino. Instead, it was closer. Yep. Hi, Lisa. This is our view. I love that pink glittery ball right there. I've always loved those. Those are all over the casino in Planet Hollywood. So we're gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna hit the Strip again. We're doing a little shopping in the Miracle Mile shops. Hello. The V Theater. I saw like an acrobatic show there a few years ago. There's every shop you can think of in this area here, in the Miracle Mile shops. We've done a little shopping. I got the girls each a little something. Got something for the mother-in-law. Got something for my dad. Now we're just walking and seeing what we see. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's you.
I think it's me.
Definitely you.
Yeah.
I think so. Let's turn south. Let me see. Woohoo! Look at the bling.
Pop the collar.
Pop it. There you go.
We just made our way out of the Miracle Mile shops, and we did it in a very roundabout way. We came from way over that area because I was lost. So we took the scenic route, and we're gonna head back to the hotel and drop off our bags and take a little rest. Just giving you a little bit of a view here. There's the Bellagio. Yeah, we're gonna head back for a bit and then head back out. Maybe drop a few bucks into a penny machine. Right, Lisa?
That's right.
Evening Vegas fit check. Heading over to Lisa's, and we're gonna go walk the strip some more. I ordered tickets for a show for tomorrow night for a mentalist. He's a mentalist, a magician, a comedian, all of that. He was on America's Got Talent. I think his name is Colin Cloud. And so we're seeing him tomorrow night. I think we may go down to Fremont Street tonight, tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. That's our last night here. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember what it was. So anyway, I'm gonna go head out to the strip and we'll see what else we can find to do. We are out for our evening stroll on the strip. I love this. I've always loved this sign. All the lights and everything. This is the Flamingo. We're heading down to Casino Royale, which is down that way. I don't think that's it right there. I think that's Harrah's coming up and then Casino Royale, but I don't remember, so we're just gonna start walking. Across the way there is the Forum shops. Lots of, oh, okay, there was a sign there for the show we're seeing tomorrow. But anyway, across the way there's the Forum shops. There's really, really pricey shops in there. I don't know that all of them are, but a lot of them are. We just went through the Link, which used to be the old Imperial Palace, and I'm noticing that this Gordon Ramsay, my goodness, he has a place in Planet Hollywood, he has a place in Flamenco, and now I see another place he has here at Harrah's. This man is like gonna own Vegas. I didn't realize it yet, but the Mirage has actually closed. That is going to be a Hard Rock hotel. It's going to be in the shape of a giant guitar. Not sure how I feel about that. I really liked the Mirage, but then again, I am partial to old Vegas. I guess that's because I'm getting old. I love Harrah's. I've stayed there a bunch of times. This Carnival Court can be a lot of fun in the evenings, but I've also stayed at this hotel, which is the Link now. It used to be the Imperial Palace. And let me tell you, if you have a room right there above Carnival Court, you hear music till all hours of the morning. Look at this McDonald's. That's pretty cool. So this is Casino Royale. I love this little place. There's a Best Western attached to it. I've never stayed there, but Venetian's peeking through over there. My girl's favorite place, Chipotle. And Treasure Island's over that away. But I'm gonna go into Casino Royale and get a, wanna come this way, Lisa? a Bailey's Irish Cream, I think. It's like I think it's here. And I've been wanting one since I figured out that I was going to Vegas like back in October. So that's what we're doing. You gonna get a Bailey's also?
No, I'll probably think of something else.
You gonna get something else? All right, deal. I don't know if you've ever watched it, America's Got Talent, but that is Piff the Magic Dragon right there. Or Piff, whatever they call him. And he's got his little dog, but I don't know where the dog went. It was just there and now it's gone. Oh, there it is. The showgirl has it in her hand. That's so cool. I liked him. It's 10 o'clock and I asked Lisa if she wanted to go back to the room or if she wanted to go out. And she said she wants to go out. I'm not used to that with my husband. He always wants to go back to bed at like 8 o'clock in the evening when we're in Vegas. So it was a nice change. Check out this ceiling. That's at Paris. That is so cool. I love that. Look at that. All right, we're gonna head down over to Paris and see if there's somebody singing over there like I've seen in the past, because we're kind of like in the mood to listen to some live music. Okay guys, I just saw this picture of this girl and it is just unbelievably, like, it's uncanny how much she looks like me. Don't you think? It's after 11 o'clock and we are headed back to the room. Unfortunately, we never did find our live music, but we did have a lot of fun tonight. We're gonna go back to the hotel, maybe play a few slots, get a drink, and then head for our room. And I'm ahead $23 right now. So I'm winning. It is 30 minutes after midnight. It's 12:30. We are back in our rooms and it was a fabulous first day. I have no complaints. Oh, actually I do have one complaint. I told you at the beginning of the video that you could choose to go to Vegas cheaply or more expensive, depending on where you stay and all that. And that's still true. But boy, I'll tell you what, I'm just really surprised at how much pricing has gone up just since I was here 6 years ago. Everything is so expensive. I mean, that's just kind of the way of the world right now though, isn't it? Everything's so expensive. But you know, if you're budget conscious, then you can still make wise choices. But yeah, I mean, things are really gone up in price. They've really gone up in price here in Vegas too. Anyway, it's been a great day. We have a show tomorrow, like I said earlier in the video, and I'm headed to bed and we're not setting an alarm until like 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. No rush to get up early. So have a great night and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's actually afternoon at this point, but I'm going to be MIA for a while and I will hook back up with you this evening. Vegas fit check. Night 3. Just getting ready to head over to Harrah's for Colin Cloud, and then we'll probably catch the monorail down the strip and then maybe move along down to Fremont Street. But that's just tentative right now. I'm not quite sure what we're doing next. I do know we're going to the show. That's all I know. Okay, Lisa, what did you think of Colin Cloud?
It was unbelievable and amazing. He is just unbelievable.
Listen, I
we
can't
just
even
kept, like looking at each other like, what?
It's not even magic. It's literally like he has to be an actual psychic mind reader. He could tell
things that there's no way he could know.
Yeah, and he'd have someone point at someone in the audience, and he would know the month they were born, and then he would give them the day they were born. He'd know their favorite movie. I mean, he even took a $20 bill from me, and he knew the serial number of it.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it's just like, this guy has got to be, he's literally magic.
Yeah, well worth seeing. If you ever get a chance, go see
Colin Cloud. I mean, we got front row, so our tickets were like $90, but you can get...
and the room was small, so it doesn't matter where
the room is tiny. You can be in the back row, and he gets everyone involved.
He tries to include everyone.
Yeah, so even if you're in the back, you can be involved. Guys, I cannot tell you, like, you've got to see him. He's so amazing.
So amazing.
Wow.
Yes, I agree.
Oh man, we just missed the Bellagio fountains. Oh wait, oh, nope, they're still kind of there. Oh, there it is. Okay. We decided to come to dinner here at Cafe Hollywood. It's called Cafe Hollywood. There we go. Lisa's showing us. They got all kinds of good stuff. I'm just gonna be easy and get a sandwich. There's burgers, there's pastas, there are breakfast items. Lots of breakfast items. So it's located here inside of Planet Hollywood. This is where we're having our dinner. It's our final day in Vegas. It's about 11 o'clock a.m. and we're gonna head over to Paris, Las Vegas, and look for a good cup of coffee. We weren't really crazy about the coffee here at the Horseshoe, so we're gonna take a little walk and go find a little French coffee place over in Paris, Las Vegas, and get some coffee to wake up and then start our day. I just came to Lisa's room to get her, and look at our outfits of what we're wearing right now. That's insane. Birds of a feather flock together. We're catching the monorail southbound. We're gonna head down to MGM and then possibly walk to the Las Vegas sign because Lisa wants to go see the Harley Davidson dealership. We may just go to one of the retail shops, but this is the monorail station. On that side, it heads the opposite way. So that heads towards the Stratosphere. We're gonna do that later. We bought a 24-hour pass. So tonight we're gonna go down to the Stratosphere area and then maybe head to Fremont. We never did make it last night. We've decided if we come back at some point, we're going to come back in May or June when the pool's open. Looks kind of small on the screen, but it really is a very nice pool. It's a lot of fun to hang out. I think that's a hot tub over there. Always a bonus. Waiting for it to arrive. All right, Lisa, let's get on. We got off at MGM and came here to the Harley Davidson, and of course they're not gonna be back for a little while, so we were looking around. Look, I love this sign. So we're just gonna walk around the MGM and then decide if we wanna head across the street to Excalibur and take the little tram through the Luxor and down to Mandalay Bay, and then walk to the Vegas sign, and possibly even go to the Harley Davidson dealership because they have a section with, you know, retail also. We just came out of MGM. This is New York, New York. That roller coaster, oh my gosh, it nearly decapitated me. It really jars you around a lot. There's the Statue of Liberty. There's Lisa. There's a Ross down there, which I think is kind of fun because, you know, if you want to like, here I'm trying to zoom in. If you want to like buy some clothes while you're here. And we're heading for we're gonna go up on the bridge and go over to the Excalibur. And like I said, ride the little tram over to Mandalay Bay. There it is. I'm not getting a very good view. I'll get you a better view from up on the bridge. Oh, look at the little puppy. There's your little puppy. Oh, he's so cute. Look at your little tail going. Oh, there's another one too. They're so sweet. I forgot to show you the giant gold lion up there. How cool is that? Okay. Down the strip. Getting a little bit of glare. You can see all the way down there to Caesar's Palace, but there's the old Monte Carlo, I believe. It's now, boy, I feel like that's the old Monte Carlo. I've lost track of things in Vegas. I used to know everything there was to know about Vegas, but I haven't been coming here very much. I think that's my sign I should come more often. That's what I think. Right, Lisa? Yep, see, Lisa knows.
Every 2 years.
Oh, every 2 years? Well, I was thinking more like every 2 months. No, I think maybe that would be, yeah. Look at the New York, New York. That's all the hotel rooms up there in those buildings. That's pretty cool. There's a closer view of the Statue of Liberty. Okay, we're gonna head over to the Excalibur. Is that right, Lisa? All right, cool. This is what the inside of the Excalibur looks like. Let's see. It's interesting. Not my favorite, but you know, fun theming and very inexpensive to stay at. We're gonna walk into the casino and then we're gonna see if I think there's a place here called Tap that has some good food. We're gonna go look and see. It's like bar food, so that's right up our alley. We just got off the little tram that it actually goes from Excalibur straight to Mandalay Bay, so it skipped the Luxor, but see the Sphinx there, and here's the big pyramid. I stayed in that pyramid back in 1997 when I did a trip across country with my grandmother and my cousins. We drove from Pennsylvania all the way to California, and we stopped in Vegas for the night. That started my Vegas addiction. So now we're in Mandalay Bay, and we're gonna try to find something to eat. It's been a little bit of a...
yeah, it's a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
Way to find something good.
And we're getting hangry. Maybe we should go get tattoos, Lisa, matching tattoos.
That's one of my other philosophies.
Right, exactly. There's the House of Blues. Wait a second. Does that mean there's actually a House of Blues restaurant here? That might be good. Let's see, up here it says, there's a shark reef. I have not been to it. Michael Jackson 1 show is here. There's shops to the right. Yeah, let's go see if we can find some grub. I'm getting hungry. Oh wait, let's see, is that House of Blues? Oh, let's go check that out. We're gonna go check out the House of Blues. I don't want to give you incorrect information. So there's 2 trams. They're side by side like this. The one we got on went straight to Mandalay Bay, but on the way back, we realized there is one that stops at the Luxor. So it goes Mandalay Bay, Luxor, and then Excalibur. The other one just goes Excalibur straight to Mandalay Bay.
Please hold on to a handrail.
So we just arrived at the Sahara. We're probably gonna take a lift from here to Fremont because we're not walking in the dark, that's for sure.
Take an hour.
Now, yes, we just met a crazy guy on the Monorail. He was super nice, but he kept showing us pictures of him when he was like met all these 70s and 80s rock stars, and he really did know all of them.
He had pictures with us.
He really did, but he would not stop talking to us. And he was saying about how he wanted to like make sure we got to Fremont without getting murdered. And we're like, okay, but yeah, we have.
I'll show you the safe way.
The safest route. Well, thank goodness it turned out he just wanted to point us in the right direction. because we were both like, how are we
My
gonna?
anxiety point was going.
Yeah, she was absolutely terrified. So anyway, long story short, he was crazy, but he was actually a very nice person, and he
Gave us free two coupons to get free margaritas.
free margaritas, and he left, which was fantastic.
Yeah, he was going another direction.
But he said if we wanted to go meet him at the bar at the McDonald's, he'd have drinks with us. But unfortunately, we're busy, so we're gonna head to Fremont. Yeah,
we're gonna now get some drinks.
We're gonna
calm my nerves.
Yes. I'll tell you what, though, meeting weirdos is fun as long as you're safe.
He was innocent, but I was like, what is this guy?
I think he was nice. He's a local. He was drinking. He was an old rock star. Like, I told him, we were talking about Axl Rose, and he says, oh, I can't stand that guy. We got into a fight, and then he's talking about how Bret Michaels stole his hat, and yeah.
It was comical, but
it was excellent. All right. We'll see you in Fremont.
see ya.
We're here. This is Fremont Street. Sounds like it's a party going on. A gorilla dancing. Look at that. I think this is my favorite thing I've seen yet. Bro's got moves. We just finished up at Fremont Street, and we took the bus back to the Sahara, and that's the stratosphere right there. I jumped off the top of that several years back. You can't see, but there are some lines there where you jump off the top deck and it lowers you to the ground. It's a controlled free fall. Anyway, we're going back here to the Sahara, which I have to say, those trees wrapped like that are beautiful. And the deuce only cost us, what, $6? I remember when it was $2. And we're gonna come back and get on the monorail here. and ride it back to our hotel. So that's an economical way of getting around Vegas. It's our last night. We're heading back to the hotel. I'm excited to see my family, but I want to stay longer. This went so fast. So I'm just gonna have to come back like really, really soon and I'll be happy. Anyways, thanks for joining us on our little trip to Vegas. We had such a good time. Oh my gosh. We definitely want to do it again.
Absolutely.
So catch me on the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.